Oh, dressing for yourself is fun. Like, playing dress up is fun. Buying clothes and like making cutie cute outfits is fun. Hello party people, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Tori. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. It's mid-March, so that means that it's basically springtime and summer is quickly approaching. So I thought for this video I would break down for you all how I'm planning my spring and summer wardrobe this year. I would talk about the things that are really inspiring me right now, and I really hope this video also helps you kind of figure out what your spring and summer vibe is and how you can channel it using things you already have, and how to really break down and figure out the things that you actually want to purchase or want to add into your life. I'm readjusting myself. I made a few collages on my iPad, so I'm envisioning I throw it up on the side right here. So I thought I would show you all the things that are inspiring me right now. So when it comes to me brainstorming my spring and summer wardrobe, I'm really thinking about the things that I'll be doing this spring and summer. Hopefully the next few months include a lot of travel for me. Specifically right now on the books, I have planned a trip to Hawaii with my really close friends. We're staying at a friend's house and we're just gonna chill on the beach. So I have on my vision board a photo of Jacquemus's latest collection that was shown in Hawaii. And then later in the summer, I have a New York trip planned for my friend Maya's birthday. So I also threw up a little like aesthetically pleasing photo of like New York in the far right corner. But I also threw up on here one of my favorite paintings, which is by David Hockney. It's called A Bigger Splash. I really love this artwork, and I feel like the energy and the color palette of this painting really speak to me and is really something I want to channel this spring and summer. So if we move from left to right, I have a lot of pinks on here. I was really inspired by the colors that were shown down the Jacquemus runway and also down the latest Valentino runway, the really hot, bright pink. And I feel like pinks are definitely something I want to incorporate more. So I have a look from Jacquemus, which I love the like slouchy trousers of. And then I also have this outfit from Hill House, which is a brand I love so much. I only have 2 pieces from them, but I have worn them like so often. Another thing I'm really obsessed with right now is the newspaper print. I feel like newspaper print has never really like gone out of style. I feel like whenever anyone thinks of newspaper print, they think of like the John Galliano for Dior dress that I believe Carrie wears in Sex and the City. So I have on here this with jean dress that is literally sold out in my size, but I have notifications on for when they restock it because it's definitely a dress that I would like to add into my wardrobe. I also have on here this outfit from the latest Diesel runway collection. I have been really loving Diesel lately. I featured a lot of its styling in my trend predictions video from a few months back, and I just love this outfit. I love the like look of these printed pants, like this printed denim and this printed top, and even though it's not necessarily newspaper print, it's definitely like newspaper print adjacent, which is why I really love it. Next time I go thrifting or the next time I go shopping, I want to find some pieces like that for me, specifically trousers, because I feel like I have a lot of really fun tops, but my trousers are kind of boring. And along with that, this model is also holding an embossed Diesel bag, and I feel like embossed bags are a huge thing right now. Literally the other day when I was on Instagram, I saw literally a spawn con of everyone showing off this triangle Prada bag with like an embossed detailing, and I was just like, yeah, this is gonna be big. I obviously cannot afford Prada just yet, but what I did buy the other day is the Telfar bag in a similar style. It's also in the shape of the logo, similar to how the Prada one is, and they're both embossed. So those pieces are on here as well. And then in the background, I don't know if you can see, but I also added this City of Angels t-shirt, which I saw like a couple months ago when I was just like being a tourist in Hollywood, and I was like, I want this City of Angels top. I think I'm gonna go buy it like literally right after I'm done filming this video, because I just love this kitschy kind of look. And then I literally, as you can see on this as well, I have a selfie of me literally with my Lady Gaga screen printed kitschy top with a blazer and jeans. And I've mentioned this before, but it's definitely an outfit formula that I love for the springtime, and I'm definitely going to be repeating a lot this year. I feel like, what did I start at the bottom? I don't know, it's fine. And then if we move on up, I have this photo of a model from an Girls ad. I talked about this before in my dressing like a French girl video a few months back as well, but I really love the look of like the boxers as shorts and boxers with loafers look, especially for the spring and summertime. And I had this on my mood board because I really want to find a better pair of boxers for me. I bought like a similar matching set from H&M a few months ago, and the quality just really isn't there for me because it's been a look that's been on my mind for like almost a year now. I feel like it would be something really good to invest in. I also have here a photo of these brain dead clogs because I recently purchased those as well, and so I want to find ways to incorporate that into my spring and summer mood. And then I have here this photo of Bella Hadid. I love Bella Hadid. She's my nepotism queen. I really loved this photo because I really love a long cargo skirt. I feel like long skirts have made a comeback now. You know, they're less like Amish and Mormon and more like high fashion, I suppose. I have a photo of myself because I am a firm believer that you should always have a photo of yourself on your vision board, on your collage, because if you're envisioning your own life, you should include yourself in those visions. You know what I mean? I have this photo on here specifically because I embraced trucker hats a little bit later last summer, and I really want to find more fun ways to style them this spring and summer. And then lastly, I have this gorgeous model, and she is modeling Matilda Jerf Avenue blazer set. The Jerf Avenue girly has really got to me. I really want this cropped blazer. Don't know if I'm gonna actually buy that one or try and thrift it, but that's also another vibe that I'm really liking right now. Especially since I am and always have been a really big trousers girl. Other things are definitely going to inspire me this year, but these are the main ones that I think like really have my focus. Off the top of my head, some other things that have really been inspiring me lately are Daisy Jones and the Six. I've been listening to the audiobook. So this is my first reread of the book, but my first time experiencing the audiobook. I'm like 3/4 of the way through, and I'm like, I'm about to make this my personality trait and everyone's problem this year. Other things I'm obsessed with right now are the discography of Suki Waterhouse. I've also really been into Rex Orange County's latest album. I'm also back in my cannibal phase. Let's not talk about it. I did watch Fresh the other day with Daisy Edgar Jones and Sebastian Stan, and now I'm watching Hannibal. You know, mental stability is at an all-time high right now, obviously. I would definitely recommend making a little vision board or a little collage of the vibes you want to give off this spring and summer. As silly as that sounds, I feel like it's really fun. I was really in a creative rut for the past few weeks, and then I made that collage and I was like, oh, there are actually some good ideas up here. After I made that collage, I started taking photos of pieces in my closet that to me really screamed spring and summer. Again, going back to the David Hockney piece, I looked at my closet to find pieces that were in a similar color palette, and this is what I came up with. So this catalog is not exhaustive, but I feel like it is a good summary of the things I have. So really quickly going through the top, I have this really fun screen printed top that has like vacation motifs on it. I have 3 different pink tops. I have 2 terry cloth ones, which I said last year is a really great spring and summer staple. I have that striped 2-piece that I mentioned earlier, and I have 2 out of 3 of my really nice white colored shirts. And then as for bottoms, I have here my denim cutoffs. I have my go-to mini skirt. I didn't include my long skirt in this because you all know I love that skirt, and I will definitely be wearing that skirt. I have this Lacoste one that I really want to style more, as well as my with jean dress that I bought last year when it was super trendy. I love this color green, and I feel like she needs to have her spotlight again. And the last few things I have on here are a couple jackets. I have this yellow leather and suede one. I have the military jacket that I've been talking about in the last few videos that I really love and that I want to center more spring outfits around, as well as this really fun cardigan. And then for accessories, I have one of my trucker hats on here, which I got from Disneyland. It says, "But Daddy, I love him." 3 of my go-to shoes recently, which are these clogs, my Birkenstock Bostons, and these Veja sneakers. And then I have my Lexola Jordy sunglasses on here as well. And then just a photo of myself in my House of Sunny dress, because I've said this before, but this outfit specifically is like, this is my cartoon character outfit, and I definitely will be wearing it this spring and summer. Obviously, I literally wear it year round. Hello party people, editing Tori here. Ignore the hair. I was trying to do a Pam Anderson like bun inspired tutorial and it just didn't work out. So basically, I don't think I talked about this part of my process really well. So basically, after I made my inspiration collage and then my catalog of stuff in my closet, I kind of like cross-examine the two at the same time. And so I learned a few things about my closet, and then I also learned a few things about like the things I want to purchase later. So what I noticed is something that I've kind of known the whole time, which is that I have a lot of really interesting tops in my closet, but my trouser situation is just not as like fun. I also learned that I have a lot of this like bright Valentino Jacquemus pink, which is a coincidence, and I didn't even notice because I had bought all those pieces separate times, and I also like saw those way before I saw the fashion shows. So after I saw that, I was like, oh, I don't even really need to buy like this Hill House set because I already can make a set using stuff I already own. So that was really interesting. And so because I kind of figured out like, hey, I actually don't need to buy these pink pieces, I kind of realized, oh, well, the things I can buy are these other three things. And the other three things that I really want to add into my closet this year for spring, and the pieces that I really want to add into my closet for this upcoming season, are the newspaper dress. I'm really crossing my fingers that With Jean restocks my size so I can purchase that. I also want to look for a cargo skirt. I really love a long skirt. If you follow this channel, you know I love my midi skirts. I've worn my brown skirt to like shreds, so I feel like a cargo skirt really makes sense for me. And then the third thing is a cropped blazer. I feel like it makes sense for me because I'm a girly who loves trousers, but if you've noticed lately, I also love like the look of like a blazer with like a graphic tee, and I feel like another blazer would be really cute and fun. So yeah, I definitely would say if you are trying this out for yourself, just ask yourself those questions like, hey, do I already have some of the pieces that are on my inspiration board? And then if you want to buy things, just like kind of like look into your soul and see if you actually want these things. Like, do you want them because you gravitate towards them and you think they're cool, or do you gravitate towards them because you think that's what everyone else thinks is cool? That's a question. Or even just ask yourself, like, is this a versatile piece or is it a statement piece? And both things can be very valuable in your closet. So just ask yourself, be realistic. Be like, is this gonna be like a piece I wear like 4 or 5 times? Or is this something I can literally see myself even wearing next year when it's not as cool and trendy? Yeah. Obviously, this process is not going to stop me from like impulse purchasing things. Another reason why I really think it's valuable to make your own inspiration board and make your own like catalog of things is so you also don't feel compelled to keep up with everyone else. There are definitely trends that I sometimes feel pressure to partake in, instead of feeling like, oh, well, because I'm not buying things, like I'm missing out on the trends and I'm not as cool as all these other people. Now I'm like, well, no. And I'm like, that's not a trend for me. I'm trying to be this girly. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be her. I don't feel bad for like not participating in like in like clown core, because I'm like, where's the clown core here? It's not here, and it's not, realistically, it's not in my heart. You know what I mean? I feel less like existential about my fashion choices. I'm back to the place where I'm like, oh, dressing for yourself is fun. Like playing dress up is fun. Buying clothes and like making cute outfits is fun. It doesn't have to be like a high pressure situation. Like it's not rocket science, it's not brain surgery. It's literally putting clothes together to look cute. Okay, I readjusted, I'm back in the center. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped you kind of gain some perspective, and hope it gave you some inspiration on how you can approach your spring and summer wardrobe. I'm really hoping that the next video I have will be me taking you all along on my shopping journey to kind of fulfill these gaps that I've identified in my wardrobe. Thank you so much. If you want to see more of me, please follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye!